Good evening. Welcome to your Ass Hurts News Network, coming to you live from the tip top of Cock Tower Square with your host, Sergeant Friday. Sarge, how you doing?
Well, how are you, Cletus?
I'm okay.
Well, that's good. That's good.
I'm just trying to relax in the calm before the storm.
What storm you suspect is on its way?
Oh, our little fucking quiet community seems to be facing an upcoming invasion of fucking morons and video cameras on Tuesday when old blowhole Betty has her court hearing. She's calling on national news, and you got fucking people talking about injecting people with truth serum and shit to get the fucking answers on where is Sebastian and all this shit. And it all seems to be culminating on Tuesday. So, yeah, just kind of enjoying the calm before the storm.
Why is she calling the national media?
I don't know. She said, make sure every news outlet, national media, and everybody's there because this will be the first time in 6 months that the whole family is together. Because I guess Seth is coming to, take up for her in court or something. Is kind of the way she's presenting it. I don't know.
We do have breaking news, Cletus.
Well, let's hear it.
Well, the son of the current president of the United States just pled guilty to tax evasion for bribes he received from our foreign adversaries in exchange for selling access to his father, who was the vice president at the time. Interesting.
I saw a thumbnail that he pled guilty to it. So.
But imagine pleading guilty to this is treason.
Yeah.
Not tax evasion.
Well, it's it seems to be the popular crime of the day, right? I mean, fucking Zuckerberg did it.
You're right. These people are fucking all over hating on America, bro. They hate this country, and they're gonna fucking do whatever they can for themselves. And they really need to be eliminated, and eliminated in the sense that, put in a fucking round room, right? Tell them their fucking dinner's in the corner.
Yeah, that or the purge. Right? That or the purge.
The purge is a good idea. We don't mind purges.
I mean, yeah, sometimes it's just what's fucking needed. You eat some bad fucking food, and what happens? You purge. So, you can only take so much. You can only take so much rottenness.
There's this clip of these kids just fucking wailing and fucking pulling this big fucking fat ugly chick. Maybe I should fucking I'll play this fucking thing up for a second. Fucking people, what a world we live in, bro. Watch.
It's something.
It's that. It's that and more. It's something for sure. Big fucking.
Help, please.
Is this at a fucking school?
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Trying to get an idea of the fucking girl on the other side.
Too many weird bitches.
Look at that. A face hanging, her hair hanging down in front of her face. Holy fuck, King Kong is there. Look at the black dude behind her laughing his ass off. You see him?
Loud.
No. Walter, go in.
The fucking war cry is my favorite.
Holy fuck. I don't think you can lock the door. I mean, why would you want to score like that? So here's my reply to that. I put in there, I'd have let the door go and watched to see how gravity interacts with a massive object. I would have then have designed a lesson for the students showing how an equal and opposite force works. I would have made a great teacher.
Oh fuck!
Holy fuck, bro!
You could have done a physics lesson on. You could have done a physics lesson on potential energy.
Jesus Christ, bro! How to move a spacecraft in the vacuum of space? Throw her out the fucking. Oh my god! Here's something too. This is going to be a good one. Let me think here. See if I can get it. All right. This reminded me of what I've been trying to say forever.
Cartoon movie Ants really drives it home.
You let one ant stand up to us, then they all might stand up. Those puny little ants outnumber us 100 to 1. And if they ever figure that out, there goes our way of life. It's not about food. It's about keeping those ants in line.
Nope. I will not comply. Will you?
Nope. I will not comply. Fuck, he's done a fucking thing his whole fucking life to change anything out there. But I mean that is very indicative of the point that I keep trying to make. We're millions of us against a few of them. They're done. What, like the fucking people that run Nike are going to stand up against millions of consumers to say stick your shoe up your fucking ass? What are they going to do? Right? Or a website where you tell them get rid of your user agreement. What are they going to do? Say no? See ya. That's the point to it, and that's kind of where I draw the line with Trump and all these other ones. Not really being a leader on that particular perspective, because it's a very doable, non-violent solution.
Yeah,
it's just mind-numbing to me that there's just fucking all these guys out there with these followers, and they all know this. That's the thing too. But see, they're part of the protected fucking group. So, everybody, like, they come in here and they're like, I love Candace Owens. She's part of the protected group that keeps you down. And for some reason, people just can't really, like, look around the corner and see that truth. They think she's on their team. She's doing the work for them, and she's just not. She's enriching herself, and she's helping keeping you fucking occupied and distracted. It's very strange, man, how...
it's like... the world. It's like cheerleading for all of our insanity.
Right. Like, she's not telling me anything I don't already know. I don't need to hear it, and I don't need you up on stage telling people life is tough, wear a helmet. That's cute. That's fucking great. Yeah, okay, but how does that fucking solve the problem? And the other side, telling you these stories, making up fictional fucking situations and getting you to engage with them so they can argue and take the position 67 genders is real. And you got, how the fuck do you argue against that? Jesus fucking Christ. What kind of a discussion could that possibly be? It's like these idiots with Bigfoot and the fucking flat earthers and the fucking, all of this nonsense that there's no evidence to say. And they want to engage in and then you as a fucking person engage in it, giving them the fucking lifeline that they should take those thoughts and fucking bring them to their grave, bro. Leave us alone. Did you hear the guy that made the hokey pokey fucking died?
No.
They couldn't get him in his coffin. They put his right foot in and...
fuck. I think it's your fucking timing on this shit, right? You just pull that right out of your fucking ass. Just
Bam,
right in the middle of a conversation, you pull out some fucking random ass joke that has absolutely nothing to fucking do with what we're talking about, but it's fucking funny. That's pretty good.
Okay. Let's see here. Listen, more and more. The interesting thing with the polls, right? Where I was going on the other night.
Yeah.
More and more pollsters are starting to see what I've been pointing out. But more and more are trying to avoid it. And they're trying to avoid the truth when they just start talking about it only being black men. Those motherfuckers know beyond any questioning that the black population is fleeing the fucking Democratic Party. Like their ass is on fire, bro. And some of the Republican pollsters are too ignorant to see the significance because they're not paying attention to the black community.
Yeah.
And those that are, like, I'm out there yelling and screaming. You people are missing the fucking boat. Kennedy ain't sweeping this fucking election. It's the blacks that make it work. And it's an interesting thing to watch. How each of them are making an observation that has a part of truth to it, you know. And,
well, they're observing through the lens of a narrative, right? That has existed for a long fucking time.
right.
And so, you know, they don't until change comes, they've got no reason to fucking expect the change.
Well, and they're not in the areas looking at the black community of the, you know, to see what's really the mindset of the people that are on that side of the aisle.
Yeah.
You know, because you naturally just assume, like, if 90+% of a group of people vote one way all the fucking time, it isn't a stretch to be comfortable seeing that that's always going to be that way, because it's always been that way, right?
Right.
Like, how many people saw Velcro replacing shoelaces and then Velcro failing, right? Right? Who made those out? Nobody did until it became part of the world, right?
Yeah.
That's a fucked up analogy, but you get my point, right?
No, I get it. That's fucking funny. That's funny.
Nobody saw that shit coming, right? I mean, it's a fuck.
Oh, fuck.
In limited circumstances, zippers worked, but very, very few on a shoe. It's always been shoelaces. And then some wild guy came up with Velcro, which was like, that's a fucking great idea, but it just didn't catch on, bro. It's just fucking, but no one saw it coming either. So nobody's really, people are seeing on the fringes, they're seeing movement in the black community. And the significance to this is in states like like they're saying Virginia's in play. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
And Virginia's a Democratic voting state for a long time. So are you telling me a whole bunch of Republicans moved to Virginia? I mean, how do you reconcile Virginia is now in play when it's been a solid Democrat fucking state for fucking decades, or for as long as I know? How the fuck does that become in play? Well, look at the makeup of the voter inside the state and look to see which voters are fucking changing their opinions. That's the only way it could literally be in play. Even Illinois, there was a streamer that showed Illinois, you got dark blue and then you got light blue. Like a likely is light and a dark is for sure.
Yeah.
Some of these pollsters are starting to put Illinois in the light blue fucking area, suggesting she's going to win it, but not by margins that any Democrat is, like they enjoy a 20 or 30% margin in that state. They're talking 5 to 9, 5 to 10% she'll win that state. And that's a shift of the voters in that state. It's a huge shift.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I've been, people are going to catch on. I maybe I caught on a little too early and it was unpopular or just, I don't know. But I think, and the black streamers I watch are just fucking trips. I like the guy that laughs like a chimp.
Oh, that guy you were playing the other night, that was funny.
The irony of that is too much, because that's almost like a racist comment to say the black guy sounds like a chimp. But when the black guy laughs and sounds like a chimp, the fucking irony is fulfilled.
Yeah, it would be racist not to fucking say it, would it not?
I've said that to him in his chat a couple of times. Dude, you sound like a chimp when you laugh. Keep it up. People they're judgmental fucking cancel culture. Oh, that's racist. No, it's not racist. Racist would be me stopping that guy from getting a job or getting coffee in line at a storeroom. You know what I mean? That would be a racist act, but it just makes obviously silly observations.
Yeah.
Oh man. It's awesome. So we have a president that also should have been indicted, sending his DOJ out to indict anything connected to Trump. That's awesome.
Yeah. It's fuck. Why not?
Yeah.
That's kind of where I'm at with it, Sarge, is why fucking not? Why not? I mean, it's I don't know.
Listen, I don't even know.
Like
Well, you know,
literally.
is it? Go ahead.
Go ahead.
It's kind of funny that the division that we all participate in amongst calling us different groups, different colors, different religions. It's funny that one group doesn't look over or look back or look around at the other group to see where they're really going, and they make their assumptions or their decisions based on things they hear or events that have happened, right?
Yeah.
And I find that to be pretty fucking interesting.
I think we should all fucking really take a look at each other more than we take a look at fucking politicians and politics. I think that's kind of the conclusion I've come to, because I've witnessed some shit over the past 2 days that I'm just like, it's really fucking eye opening to me, the level of fucking stupidity that exists among us, and it really. And in all honesty, as it relates to politics, it made me fucking a little uncomfortable in you actually being right in this election. Because
Being
I absolutely
uncomfortable or comfortable?
being uncomfortable with my certainty in the fact that you're going to be right. Because I've just I don't know, right? So they were talking about this fucking truth serum. And I'm like, everybody's going to be fucking completely outraged about this, right? There's no fucking way people are going to be, hell yeah, it's a great idea. And I've been absolutely fucking blown away by the support for that fucking shit. And I'm like, what in the fuck is wrong with us?
Well,
Like,
people are saying,
we get so wrapped up in fucking hate that we're willing to do any fucking thing and support any fucking thing. And that's why I'm like, when I look at the election after seeing that and seeing that is a reality, I'm like, yeah, I'm not so sure that Trump will fucking win, because I think we may just have fucking fallen to a point where Kamala might be just what we fucking need.
well, in all fairness, though, I think this country is much more intunely in depth to watching or being and trying to be involved in their own politics than other nations.
Mm-hmm.
And it's because of the nature of the nation under being a republic and the way it was stood up and the way it was designed to be. The problem is that we, the people, have forgot our we've lost our commitment to action. Okay. And that's really the only thing missing from our current political environment. And those in a position to help promote, direct, or encourage our actions are just gone. There aren't any. And Trump himself is in a sense that, but just he's not. I mean, I really wish I could sit down with that guy or even send him a letter and know that he reads it. Because that's really what needs to happen is he's a leader, but he should also lead people. Fuck the Congress. The Congress doesn't want to pass a law. Then for whatever that law might apply to, he should direct the citizens to interact with that in some way, shape, or form.
Yeah.
Right? Like you're getting them to come vote for you. So why don't you get them to tell these fucking companies to end their user agreements, which I know I keep defaulting to because I think that's the most eloquent, simple, and easy solution to many, many problems that come as a result of it being the way it is.
Right.
Right. And you can't be black or Asian or a fucking left winger or a transgender or a fucking Roman Catholic or a Muslim and not agree that that's the best thing we could do for each other. Right. Without even including each other, just for yourself, that would be the best thing you could do. Yeah. So it can be selfish, but at the same time, highly productive to everyone around you. It's
how can it be selfish? I don't understand that aspect of it.
Your own selfish desire to keep your privacy, right? You want it done for your own personal reasons. Fuck the guy across the street. So you could view it from that point of view, or you could view it from it's good for everybody, regardless of where you come from or who you are. So you can either be an inclusive thinker, or you could be a selfish guy. He's like, I don't give a fuck about anybody else's ID, just mine. Give me back. Give me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So. And there's just isn't a walk of life that wouldn't appeal to. And someone like Trump, or even, I think that R.F. Kennedy Jr., although he's really, and there's another thing. I mean, I'm glad he's there because he is showing the complete failure of our Federal Food and Drug Administration An epic failure on their part, as well as our who does our healthcare stuff. There's a 3-letter agency for that too.
The FDA.
The FDA. That's food.
Yeah.
Yeah. How they fucking failed the American people in ways that's just unconscionable. Right? So he is at least, but we would point that out. What is he giving us instructions? What should we do as a people? Because, like I see in my Twitter profile, knowledge without action is just a prison.
No, it's fair. That is fair.
Even CNN is starting to turn on her. They have their moments, but they went after her and they showed clips of her lying. They're showing a video, her new video of protecting the border, and 50 different instances where she said Trump was fucked up for doing it. We don't need it. 50 different times where she attacked and insulted and degraded the border wall. Now she's running an immigration commercial that not only shows the border wall, it shows sections of the border wall that Trump had built. What the? So it's interesting that even some of the networks.
Well, with that being said, I got to kind of go down the conspiracy theory rabbit hole that Carl, I think, alludes to a lot, right? Because what's the fucking gotcha, right? Because for her to steal or basically adopt things that people are all for him about, how, like, there has to be a strategy to combat him as a person. Because you can adopt his policies all you want. You're not going to fucking take them from him. So how do you remove him from the limelight?
I don't know.
Well, I mean, I think it probably lends a lot of merit to your theory of the October surprise will be Biden stepping down.
Yeah, he's going to step down and put her in as president because that's one of the few things that, unless they kill Trump, right?
Yeah.
I mean, that's obviously assured, but that still doesn't ensure her victory. That would probably ensure a complete defeat, and you'd be left with J.D. Vance. So who would you rather have in there?
Yeah.
Right. So, they know they're going to lose. The question is, what will they do to try to stop it? And I really don't think that they got anything up their sleeve other than putting her in there as a sitting president, and Biden moves on, and then Tim Walz becomes the vice president, and they've got a short period of time to do shit while they're in there, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. We're in a very bad spot, but again, we did it to ourselves. And I know a lot of people came out and voted for Trump and everything else, but Trump knew, and all the people in places that needed to know knew what was going on with that election before it was even going to take place, and they did nothing. So, I don't know. It's very fucked up, but that's the nature of the fucking world we live in. Barry Cunningham is a guy on Twitter, or not Twitter, on YouTube. He's one of these. He's got about 300,000 followers, and he does a lot of videos. He gets 150,000 views, and he's worth watching when it comes to the politics of it all.
Yeah.
Put this in here. Boy, sometimes copying and pasting just ain't as easy as you'd like it to be. All right, let's see here. I'll look at the comments for the first time. But I suggest anybody, if you got any interest in politics or something, he's a very, very pleasant guy. And he'll edit swear words out, so you'll never see him in connection with old Sarge. But he's very observant, and he does his work, and it comes out pretty nice. Chicago residents are the deciding factor in Illinois. Let me see. I got to go back up here and read that. Oh, and then I wanted you to ask me about something. Now, are you're still when Clue does a show, you're still up there. Are you still singing or playing the guitar and stuff?
Yeah, she's playing recordings of mine. Yeah. You got
Because
any musical advice?
If you wanted to be a real hit, a superstar, right? You should learn how to do that shit in sign language. Yeah, I've been waiting to to say that for like a week.
Ah,
I kept
that's
forgetting.
fucking. That's fucking good. That's good.
Hell yeah, bro.
Learn to sing in sign language.
Yeah. Really entertain us, would you? Oh,
You fuck.
I don't even know
The
where
ven-
this shit just comes from. It just jumps in my fucking head and takes root. I can't even explain it.
the famous singer, the ventriloquist, or what fuck, what are they called? The mime.
Yeah. Oh fuck, man. It's interesting watching all these legal cases against Trump because there's these for whatever reason. You would you would think there'd be a ruling body that would come and stomp on these fucking judges doing what they're doing. They're really and this should go in every case, but a lot of lawyers are coming out and they're admitting that all of these prosecutions and things like that, not just with Trump, but all across the country in all different areas and districts, is just corrupt.
Yeah.
That they're looking for a result, not the truth, and they'll do whatever it takes to get that result. I mean, that's what I see in a lot of these criminal cases. Unfortunately, it's just pervasive throughout our society where the court system has been compromised. So I wouldn't be surprised if on the 18th of September that judge does sentence him to prison on a case that shouldn't even be in front of any court. There is no case. There's no there.
No, I mean, I don't know that any rational person can really argue that point.
Right.
I really don't.
Well, the other thing, why isn't Joe Biden pardoning his fucking son? Oh, I'm glad I brought that up. No, he will. He'll pardon his son. Of course he will.
That's what I was going to say. Once he's sentenced, he will he not?
He don't even have to be sentenced. He could pardon him right now. The whole case has to go away.
Carl Carl said he went back and found where I referenced him today. So
I
clue is live. Yeah, we were talking about the Mob Cruise video, and I called his ass out because I'm like, yeah, Carl, I saw you making comments talking shit about it, saying you can't wait for season 1, episode 18 of the fucking Lights video. But I was like, if I recall, you were the one that brought my attention to it. So
yeah, he was season 1, episode 1. Fucking Carl.
That's right.
Fucking ducking down behind the bushes, pointing fingers, motherfucker.
Oh.
Fuck, we're all trying to play hide and go seek, and this guy's fucking telling everybody where we are. And then he's acting like he ain't involved. I ain't do nothing. Yeah, okay. Fucking Carl.
He's not a troll.
Listen, I want to say this is a factor that nobody's really paying attention to in this current election cycle. Is where's the Obama fucking rallies? Where's Clinton rallying? Where are these rallies in support of Kamala? They did it with Hillary. They did it with others. They did it for Joe. Right?
Yeah.
Where's that support?
Yeah. I mean.
And here's the thing, of the point I'm getting to is that Kamala was never supposed to be the nominee. I swear to you that they threatened Joe Biden after that debate performance. There was, look, enough. Game is over. This guy is useless. He's damaging us. We're going to lose. And Joe, you got to step down from the ticket. And they kept after him, right? They laid it all up. They set the public up to be ready for this fucking bloodless coup. And what he did when he nominated her, remember who nominated her? It's Joe Biden.
Right.
Is he did that to tell them people, fuck you. I've made you all this money and done all of these things that you've all benefited from. And you're going to fucking strip me of my shit and throw me to the side? Okay. You don't want Kamala? Guess what? Without telling anybody, he went up on the fucking front of the microphone and did it. Nobody knew he was going to do that. And that's what Joe Biden did to the fucking Democratic Party. They deserve that shit. But that's an internal issue. And there's always been these internal stripes within these party structures. There is in the Republican Party as well. You got the Mitt Romney, John McCain fucking cuckolds. Even though McCain's dead, thank fucking God. I hope his daughter hears that. Your fucking piece of shit father should have been dead from the Vietnam War. He shouldn't have survived that sick fuck. Cletus?
I don't know anything about him.
John McCain? Oh, he's a fucking pilot shot down in fucking Vietnam.
Yeah, I mean, I do know that about him, but I don't know anything about him that would lead to that level of fucking
Oh, he's a fucking
that level
warmongering
of
fucking
fucking hate for him. So yeah,
yeah, well, he earned it, pal. He earned it, that fucking double speak, double talking, lying, fucking conniving piece of shit, war loving. Yo, it's crazy. The
well, all
Committee
right.
of 300. No, I've never read
Tell
that.
us how you really feel.
Yeah, well, I want his daughter, who's still alive, to hear that. You know, like Liz Cheney, another one, another fucking real fucking piece of shit. But there's that angle of that. There's that aspect deeply ingrained within the party.
Yeah,
and that's the one that Trump has been beaten down over the last several years, and I think he's actually silenced them. There isn't 300 anti-Trumpers out there right now parading around on the internet, drawing ads from anything. I haven't seen it this cycle, but they were highly prominent in the first and second cycles. So we'll see. But in the Democratic Party, that's even more intensely hit with rip, because they're the ones that all these tech companies and all these billionaires, like the Soros family, pumps all that money into that party so they can get what they want. And so they're all fighting among themselves to get in line to get that money. And they're always at odds with each other over that. I really think Bernie Sanders would have been a nominee that would have came out of that convention. You would have had a chance for other people in the Democratic Party to actually get voted on during the convention, which would have been a blockbuster of a fucking event. Rather than getting fucking Kamala fucking horse line. Right? I mean, Joe fucked them hard when he did that. He fucked them and put them in a position. What were they going to do? Here's a guy that can't make sense in a debate and is like mentally incoherent, yet his last act is to tell you who you're going to vote for.
well,
I mean, they should never have kept he should have been removed a long time ago. But the fact of the matter is, imagine how dynamic their Democratic convention could be if there were candidates arguing for nomination. Right? That would have been fucking awesome. That would have been a show, like the greatest show on earth. And he fucked him. He stopped him, because that's what they really intended to do. And Joe really stuck it to him, but they fucked him, so you fuck me, I fuck you. That's what happens when you're in the fuck game. You'll fuck around and find out, right? You found out.
That's right.
Joe. And now he'll pardon his son. I think he should laughingly fucking pardon Trump, too. Not because Trump committed any crime, but just as another go fuck yourself to the Democratic Party that threw him out in the street. I mean, this guy's homeless and he don't even know it.
That would be fucking epic. That literally would be fucking epic if he did that. Yeah.
Dude, I can't disagree. I think that'd be.
I mean, and in all honesty, how shocked could we really be by that, considering the fucking world we're in right now? Like, It wouldn't fucking surprise me in the least if he doesn't do it and say, and to all my Democratic Party members, go fuck yourselves.
Yeah. There you go.
It would be the most coherent words he's strung together in 4 years.
I'm voting Trump. Listen, as small as the odds are that ever happening, it's still a highly remote possibility that he may do that. This guy don't know what the fuck he's doing anyway.
Look, if he gave a shit about anything after leaving the Oval Office, that would absolutely make him probably the most infamous motherfucker in the past, 60 years. I mean, that would literally be the most viral moment ever. Oh, it would be fucking crazy.
Listen, there was a pollster that works in California that actually was showing that even California, although not winnable at this time by Republicans, is shifting. Many people are just not voting, fucking registering Democrat anymore.
Yeah.
What the fuck are they doing here? They replaced the national anthem in a football game with a black national anthem? the fuck is that all about? I just came across that.
Oh, I remember they did that at some point last year, I think, or year before.
Jesus Christ! You know that guy Tim Walz guzzled horse semen? Kamala Harris vice president nominee. He drank horse semen. I don't know what the.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Just a random thought that had a basis in reality. That fucking dude Tim Walz, Kamala Harris's running mate, drank horse semen.
Where in the fuck? I'm sorry. Are you fucking for real?
Yeah, fucking dead real, bro. As real as fucking nighttime out.
What in
Right,
the fuck?
as real as it being 9:36 Eastern Standard Time. Yeah.
And then he looked at Sarge and said, "Don't you judge me."
Don't you judge me. That was a good use of that one. That was awesome.
What the
Oh,
fuck?
Fuck, bro. It's just crazy. I don't know what was fucking. Listen. I don't know if the benefit of continued existence would draw me to that, right? I don't know.
You're fucking joking, right? Like you're
No.
fucking. See,
I'm
now
not
you're gonna
joking, bro.
see, what you just created is a situation that everybody in here and anybody that comes across this stream is now going to have a Google search history. Tim Walz horse semen.
Listen, go verify me.
It's going to be the most popular search on fucking Google in this time slot.
They're probably going to shut down all your internet connections. Uh-oh. Taylor Swift is wearing a big fucking headband of Indian chief headband. Is she co-opting another group of people? What do they say you're doing? Culture something.
Oh, cultural appropriation.
Right.
Is the I think that's the fucking wokest term for it.
That's awesome. Right? I mean, you're doing something appropriate from what I can understand. Cultural appropriation. Isn't that appropriate?
Well, I mean, fuck her fiance or husband. I don't know if they're married or what, but I mean, he plays for the Kansas City Chiefs, so I mean, what the fuck?
That's her boyfriend, right?
Yeah. What's his Travis Kelsey or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now Vladimir Putin endorsed Kamala Harris today.
Did he?
Yeah.
No. Wow.
Yeah. She you could tell that she's a capable politician with that laugh. He's a fucking smartass too, bro. Putin would be a cool dude to hang out with. Right? But you'd be terrified the whole time. You don't want to piss that motherfucker off because, you know.
I would be, I mean, in all fucking honesty, I would be more interested in meeting him than, I mean, I would probably be more interested in meeting him than Trump in all fucking honesty.
Right. I think even over Elon Musk. Fuck, you only make fucking rockets, bro. I gotta go sit with Vlad. Vlad takes over territories, right? He decides the life and death of people. I gotta have a conversation with this motherfucker.
And talk about fucking name dropping. And any conversation after that, look, bitch, don't fuck with me. I'll call Vlad.
I got
you
Vlad
saw
on
what he
speed
fucking
dial,
did to the Ukraine, right?
I don't even got him on speed dial. See this red button right here?
Fuck.
It's unfucking believable. We live in such a fucked up time. And we're all the fucked up. You know, we're the ones that are all fucked up. People in history are going to be saying, them people were fucked up. We don't even realize we are the fucked up living in history. Right? I can't even imagine.
They're going to study Neanderthals and, you know, the Dark Ages and shit like that. And then they're going to get to the 1990s or the 1900s and 2000s and go, what the fuck happened here?
Fucking incredible.
Why are they all fucking 600 pounds and their fucking muscles are shit? And what are all these little fucking devices in their hands?
We don't even know. I guess, but Joe Biden made computer chips in North Korea, and he traveled there apparently. Yeah, we ought to. Hang on, let me see it. I've never heard this. I'm just going off the top. That's the other thing too, man. I'm so fucking burnt out of these fucking clickbait titles that
Oh
people
yeah.
put up there. Oh fuck! You just want to fucking smack someone's face off their body.
Invest. And so around from countries around, I travel from everywhere from North Korea, anyway, South Korea,
That's right.
across the world to get these computer chip factories to come out. Invest. And so around from countries around, I travel from everywhere from North Korea, anyway, South Korea to across the world to get these computer chip factories.
You know what? You know what you're hearing? You're hearing thoughts that you're hearing a guy talk to himself out loud and catching himself off guard out loud.
Yeah.
What the-
Truth is a slippery thing, isn't it, Joe? I'm just saying. You got to fucking watch it. It'll come right out of you.
Unfucking believable, man. It's not. It's almost sad if you want to be honest. It's kind of sad to watch what we've devolved into. Like there's this group of Trump voters that talk about being part of this thing called Q, and they argue this term. They use devolution. It's as if they've never fucking looked it up in their life.
Right.
They run around saying that that's we're in the process of devolution and that Trump has always been in charge and he's been our. And I'm thinking, yeah, I don't even know, man. Do you stand on the fucking railroad tracks and see a light coming and just assume it's somebody with a flashlight? I don't understand. What the fuck you thinking of?
Why is the ground shaking? That bastard with the flashlight must be huge.
It must be huge. Yeah.
Oh, what the fuck?
I just don't get it. Oh,
no, I'm with you. I'm with you on that. I'm with you on that. And
it's
fucking clickbait titles. Clickbait titles, yeah.
And it's constant. It's not even a fucking. They don't even give it a fucking break.
Yeah.
There's.
He was down like 18 or 19 points after the debate. And I hate mosquitoes. I'm surprised. I didn't think we had. We don't like those mosquitoes running around. We want nothing to do with them. And we want nothing to do with bad politicians that hate our country, too. You want to know the truth. But he had.
Did you see him flag away a mosquito flying by his head?
Yeah.
And how it interrupted him, and he just fucking threw it out there. He just, whatever comes up, he just spits it out.
Yeah.
This guy's got to be on the spectrum to some extent, too. I don't give a fuck how much money he's got. It's just not normal, bro. And then he twists it from mosquitoes to politicians. It's like, okay. Holy fuck. Let's see. The commies replaced the rich man with a white man. Rich man with a white man. I don't get that at all. Do you?
I don't either.
I don't know
I
what he's
don't
talking
that
about.
one,
Carl usually don't know what he's talking about either. He's all
Carl, you need to get off that ladder. Your head's sticking up past the firmament, man. The air's too fucking thin or something. That didn't make any sense.
Jesus, I don't think Putin would give Kamalato any fucking time to talk. All right, he was just, they got subs parked off our fucking our shores on each side of the fucking country. Nuclear missiles on board the fucking things.
She'd laugh at him and he'd open up a can of fucking Altoids or something. And walk out and tell his fucking whatever his handlers, I'll be back in 15 minutes.
Or he would say, is that Russian vodka or American? Right? That bitch is supposedly an alcoholic. I don't know if there's any truth to that, but that nervous laugh, and she always brings it up, and I don't even know, man. I don't know where
he'd be like, go put her with my horse with no legs, because she's the first horse on back legs I've ever seen.
Yeah, the horse with no legs. That's how we got to town. I rode into town on my horse with no legs. Yeah, I think it's quite awesome that we have such a thing. Oh, you were going to say something about somebody saying they're going to use sodium pentothal in the Sebastian Rogers case.
Yeah, so these fucking people came out of fucking nowhere over the past several days, and the FBI put a $50,000 reward out last Monday, and I swear it was at the end of last week or the beginning of this week. There was talk of, okay, well, now Dog the Bounty Hunter is coming in potentially, and then some guy named Nick the Hat, all of a sudden, well, he's got $25,000 he's adding to the reward money, and it's like, okay, I have no fucking idea who you are, but that's cool. And then Dog is saying he's going to add $25,000, and it's like, okay, cool, it's going to be $100,000. And then yesterday, it all just goes off the fucking rails because Seth's PR guy, Tony, puts a post out that is copy and paste of another post that was made by some fucking group called At Night Intelligence Services. And they're talking about they've been retained by a private individual or organization to provide services to Seth Rogers in the search for his son. And throughout this big long spiel, they talk about how, they're going to kind of summarize it from my point of view, the way that I interpret it, and I think it's most people interpret it the same way. They're going to go, they're claiming they're going to go and use fucking what essentially equates to truth serum, even though they call it psychoactives, to fucking get the truth out of those that are unwilling or unable to give it.
Damn.
And I'm sitting here like, what in the fuck are y'all talking about?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck is this, right? And I got pissed because I'm like, this is my fucking community, and you're talking that you're gonna come here and do this shit. Like, no, that go ask Betty. This ain't the fucking place to come fucking around. It just ain't. And then I got to thinking about it, and I'm like, you know what? No, this is all just a fucking media circus. This dude literally puts this out to create a huge outrage so that everybody is bitching about him. And then what does he do? He proves me fucking right. He goes live this afternoon and is talking about how he's going to keep it all on the facts, but then starts bashing every fucking body except himself and mainstream media. And then proceeds to tell everybody, keep checking my Twitter because you're going to see some groundbreaking information tonight on mainstream. And I'll post to let you know where. And I'm just like, this is fucking just ridiculous. Like, it's absolutely fucking insane. But what blew my mind, right? And Carl can attest to this because I was lurking in the shadows today when that guy went live, and I saw Carl in there giving it hell. But there were so many fucking people just applauding the hell out of this guy. And I'm like, I'm sitting there literally in my mind going, are you motherfuckers crazy? This guy is talking about fucking coming to a community and forcibly fucking extracting information through fucking illegal substances from a community of fucking people. And y'all are applauding this guy. And that's really what got me to thinking is I'm like, this is literally the fucking mindset of the world we live in. You motherfuckers are so outraged, so just crazed over shit, that you're going to support somebody that is in absolutely 100% talking insane shit.
Well, there's a lot of streamers, especially like the Idaho Forum. And these people, every fucking day, they got a show about the Idaho Forum. I'm thinking, how many fucking connections and ideas and thoughts can you connect to continue to make a show? And how do these people get 15, 10, 15, 20,000 viewers a day on the fucking horse shit that they're talking about? It's mind-boggling. It really is. Like the next thing to come up is there's a discovery deadline and other shit going on. That'll be interesting to see how that works, right?
Yeah.
But it's like everybody is stuck in this fucking loop of ignorance. We've all become blissfully ignorant. I guess that's true. Ignorance is bliss. That describes the social media fucking experience, right?
I don't even know. I don't even know that it's so much that as much as it is like if you take a step back and just look at the situation, right? Like that's what I was doing today is I sort of thought back, and I've been trying to do this more, looking at what I'm watching or what I'm seeing right in front of me go down, but through the lens of the way I would have interpreted it 30 years ago. And that blew my fucking mind today. Because I'm like, this is absolute fucking insanity. Not that this fucking wackadoodle is out here talking about this shit, but that there are that many fucking people 100% in support. And I'm just like, what the fuck have we gotten to? This is crazy.
That's the ignorant part. Ignorance is bliss, and people, I don't know. They're aware of the fucking problems, but they don't want to address any of them.
I think I may email Tommy Jude and see if he wants to fucking come to Middle Tennessee and help look too. Because I mean, at this point, we've already got one guy we're looking at fucking lights and reflections in the darkness. So why not? Where's Tommy when you need him?
He needs to separate the barking from the moon from people actually fucking during a full moon.
Right? Yeah.
Yeah, he'll be good at that. I'm gonna play it. I've never heard this before either. Everything I played in here tonight, I've never heard before. I want to see what this stupid commercial is all about.
Nagasaki, the heat death of the universe. These are some of the deadliest days in history. But none of them compare to the most deadliest day. January 6, 2021. Coming soon in the most epic movie event since Robot Jocks, Left Behind, or maybe even Son of the Mask. The Babylon Bee investigates the darkest day in the history of democracy.
Where were you on January 6th?
In January?
I don't remember.
Storming the Capitol, baby. No.
Scary stuff like this happened.
So on a scale of 9 to 10, how terrifying was what you just witnessed?
3? I don't know.
We go on location. We bring you 100% true facts.
Representative Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez was murdered over 7 times.
We ask the tough questions.
Is it true that you have a Jewish space laser? This is incredibly boring. Could you explain it to me using Marvel characters?
We even go face to face with the scariest criminals you'll ever meet.
Are you the dangerous insurrection man?
Who's asking?
We're in. Into the lair of darkness I go. Darkness because he's a Republican, not because he's, No. Shame! Shame!
This fall, the only way you can save democracy is by becoming a member of the Babylon Bee. So you can see January 6th, the most deadliest day.
Where were you on January 6th?
I was in that mob that was going into the Capitol.
Grandma got your back, motherfucker. All I had full.
I fucking love the Babylon Bee. Those guys are fucking stupid.
That was stupid, but worth a good chuckle. Nothing can surpass laughter,
Oh yeah, you got to. You'll go fucking. You either laugh at it or you become it. Right. That's just how I see it.
Oh, listen, you see, Kamala Harris has claimed that she worked at McDonald's when she was young.
Oh. Okay.
Look at the screen. I'm calling that bitch never worked here. Oh man, I mean, it's a lot. It's just like, really? That can't be.
It's fucking stupid. The bitch never worked there.
Unbelievable. I don't think Daddy is going to, like all these old timers too, like Mark Levin. What a fucking big fucking ignorant head fucking Jew he is. Can't stand that fucking dude. And he rubs in your face that he's a Jew. Like he wears it like it's some fucking superior badge of honor.
I don't know who that is.
Right out of him. Yeah, I know most people. When you see him, you would if you ever watch Fox News.
Oh.
So yeah, it's a fucking nightmare there. Well, what else do we got that we can fucking point out here? I don't even know. I've been swimming every day.
You've been what?
Swimming every day in the pool.
Fuck, is it warm enough?
2 more days of summer left.
man, fuck that. It's too fucking cool here for that shit.
Yeah, it's been in the 80s, man.
Yeah, it's
I also
fucking.
keep the pool heated. The pool's 86 degrees.
Oh, yeah. I got a fucking pool heater, but I got to replumb the damn thing.
I use solar heaters. Man.
Oh, this is like a fucking. It's like a central unit out behind the pool house that the
like
lines
gas-fired
busted
unit?
on. No, it's electric, but yeah.
Right.
But the fucking plumbing on it busted a couple of years ago on the inlet and outlet, and I just cut the shit off and rerouted around it because you got to get these special fucking diverters to hook up to it, and I'm like, yeah, we don't ever fucking use it, so I'll just cut it loose. But now this year, I'm like, yeah, it'd be nice to have it because it's still nice outside, but the water's just too fucking cold for me.
No, yeah. I like to keep the pool 82 and above, no matter what the temperature is outdoors. Just because.
Yeah.
And now, here's something else too. Since we were talking, yeah, here she is. She's busing. Harris is busing people in from other areas to attend her rally. But she's given that. I think New Hampshire and Virginia, she's given fucking rallies. Okay. And those states are solid Democrat states. That'd be like Trump fucking campaigning in Florida or Texas or what? They're all going to vote for you anyway.
Yeah.
So you don't campaign in states that are solidly your political persuasion. And that's what I was saying the other day. Every single fucking state with a large black voting population is 100% in play. The Democrats may in fact lose states that they could never have consciously accepted they would ever lose. And there's CBS pointing out that she's busting people in. Yeah.
Well, I mean, Virginia, you said Virginia, right? Virginia and New Hampshire. Yeah, I mean, Virginia, I do remember 2020, it was 2020 that the governor and the lieutenant governor were the Republican candidates. So I don't know if that's common for Virginia, but
it's not.
I mean,
it's new.
Well, then, I mean, I guess
he was elected in 22, the governor of Virginia. Now it's Republican.
Yeah, there you go.
First time in a long time. Yeah.
Well, I mean, then maybe there's some, strategy to it. If she can create the perception that there's still Democratic support in that state, then maybe she can create enough perception to not lose horribly.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, she's gonna lose states that no Democrat has lost in decades, and that's what they deserve. They need to be run the fuck out of the country. Fuck, this woman there shouldn't even be an election. They should take that administration there, throw it out, and put Trump in and count it only as his first term. Right? You fucking cheated him. You lied. You stole. You cheated to win the election to kick him out of office. The whole time he was in the first time, you accused him of being a Russian fucking spy. Right? Kept him under investigation from the day he announced to even this very day. He's not even president. You've kept him under investigation and fucking indictments and lies and fucking all of the people surrounding. Anybody that's touched that needs to be rounded up and thrown to Guantanamo Bay. Get rid of these fucking people.
Well, it looks like
his full 2 terms as he is rightly should be entitled to.
Well, I was going to say, the signs seem to indicate that there's a good possibility of even is coming, right? I mean, if he
everything
wins,
does even out over time. Yeah, you're right.
That's what I'm saying. If he wins and fucking the Bidens go to jail, then hey.
Well, that's just the first round. What about all the lawyers and judges connected to all of this shit?
I'm with you.
They all need to go too. FBI agents, whether they're fucking field agents or they're office agents, get them fucking people into Gitmo. Right? Bring in military tribunals. Have the fucking militaries take over the fucking legal department, the Department of Justice, and just start purging it. Purge is a word that they associate with dictatorship, but look, we're a free country, we're a republic, and I think we're entitled to a purge or two. What do you think? Isn't that why we've got the Constitution? Isn't that why we got the bare arms to prevent tyranny from developing within the nation? I mean, what would eliminating tyranny look like? You could call it a communist purge all the fuck you want, but the people we're fucking purging are you communists, so go fuck yourself. You know what I'm saying? Call it whatever the fuck you want, Hillary. Bye-bye. Right?
That's right.
confiscate all their fucking wealth, and then fucking you want reparations? Here you go.
Yeah. No, that's
There you go.
that's actually a really good fucking plan.
You know,
Right there.
Sarge ought to be president.
Yeah, eradicate the fucking Democratic Party and use their
And the
finances.
Republicans connected to them. I don't want this to be one-sided. The McCains and the Romneys, the fucking Paul Ryans, the fucking Mitch McConnells, them too gotta go. And then you
use
get
their
out a
funding.
fucking phone book and you throw a fucking dart at it. Wherever it lands, that person's going to be the fucking representative till the next election cycle. Right?
Yeah.
That's it. No more, none of this fucking bullshit. You're going to get $1 billion from Pfizer to run for office. Go fuck yourself with that. We use phone books to pick candidates, and then they get vetted. They look for crimes. They look, you vet the person. So in District fucking 2 in Florida, throw 10 darts at a fucking phone book and come up with 10 different names. Vet them. If they're interested in running, vet them and let it go. Regular everyday fucking people are supposed to be down in that fucking that city, not career fucking monarchs like we've got now. Fucking sad. Anyway, Cletus, that's our hour. And,
well, all right.
It was okay. A couple of laughs. Not much swearing, but
fuck it.
Fuck it. Yeah. And I appreciate it. So we'll see you again tomorrow night, right?
All right.
Until
Same
then,
time.
everybody stay out of trouble. Be good. This is Sarge with your co-host Cletus live from Beijing, China, from the top of Cock Tower with the world-renowned Leg of My Balls Convention Center. Good night, everybody.